To me, Trey Lance is the new Mike McGlinchey on this team. I'm going to explain why. Okay? What people always said with McGlinchey was, man, he does his job correctly 97% of the time. It's just those 3% of the time it looks bad, and people harp on that. And that's true to an extent for Mike McGlinchey. It's also true for Trey Lance because when he misses, a lot of times it's bad. Like, it'll be one like it flutters and it doesn't spin right, or he misses high and away, or he misses something on the, like he one-hops someone in the flat. Like those misses almost are viral, and they kind of overshadow everything else he does unless he's throwing for 300 yards and 4 touchdowns, which he hasn't achieved that level of production yet. So I think with him, like, a big thing is just consistency, like not having those moments where people that don't like him can just loop it over and over again and be like, what the hell was this? What the low light throws? That stuff is big.
I think part of it is Kyle Shanahan just talked about it. He had a broken finger and he could not throw correctly for a long time. And so, Kyle Shanahan was talking about how his ball looks better than ever. He looks better than he's ever looked. So I think that has to be considered, man. He throwing with a broken finger is definitely going to affect that consistency.
Kyle was also, he was really specific. He was like, he couldn't bend his index finger when he threw. He was throwing with a straight index finger for a year, which is not ideal. Hard.
Try to go throw a football like that. It's not easy.
Yeah.
So I think, again, there's a sample size on Trey Lance's. Everything with Trey Lance is based on potential. I see his potential. I see his mentality and his mind, and I think it's very promising. But there's really no body of work to make a decision on him one way or the other yet, especially if you take in things into context like, the game plan, the broken finger, the weather, like never having 2 games in a row, never having George Kittle, never having CMC. So everything is just like, do you believe in his potential or do you not? Really, that's the way you have to judge him at this point.
And like, I feel like we've been having this conversation for 2 years, like why you have to be patient, not patient, but why you can't give up on Trey yet. I just want to be clear. To me, there is a pattern with the Trey Lance people that and it's not a racist thing. There's 2 camps of people that are very adamantly against Trey Lance. It's fans and maybe some players who were big Jimmy Garoppolo fans. If you were ever a Jimmy Garoppolo guy, chances are you resented Trey Lance the moment he came on this team and would like nothing more than him to get the boot the way Jimmy did. Yeah. Also, media that were led to believe, insiders that break news who were led to believe that the Niners were going to take Mac Jones, said so a lot and came away looking stupid and unconnected. I feel like there's a little bit of retribution going on here. Like, oh, okay, you made me look stupid. You made me say all this stuff. Okay, well, now I'm going to make you look stupid for taking Trey Lance. So we're going to say that we know that Trey Lance sucks. And we're going to put a lot of pressure on you to move on and acknowledge that you shouldn't have made us look stupid in the first place.
And there's a I guess it's more content creators, but like I'll admit, like for me, I predicted they would draft Trey Lance. I said he's going to be good, so I'm dug in. I'm dug in on my opinions. I want to be right. Just like Larry said, I discovered Brock. He's like the guy that pointed out Brock Purdy first, and he wants to be right about that. I think that's natural human.
I'm talking about the insiders though that like predicted the Niners would take Mac Jones, like Schefter, Rappaport, Mike Silver.
Yeah, you want to be right.
Rappaport, Mike Silver. Like those guys said it's gonna be Mac Jones, and then it wasn't. And then I feel like they shifted to, well, it should have been Mac Jones. And then like a lot of their commentary in the years since then have been, look, see, bad pick. It wasn't that we were wrong. It's like the Niners did something erratic at the end and made the wrong pick. Like, nah, you just got it wrong.
Yeah, it
was Trey. What you were led astray. You were wrong. And now it feels like, people kind of hold it against him when he was like, maybe the team led you astray. Maybe you're not as connected as you thought.
I think people want to be right. One thing, though, about you that I will say is I don't really notice you wanting to be right about anything, right? You'll give your take, but you don't care if you're wrong.
I mean, I like when I'm right, but it's important to acknowledge when you're wrong.
Yeah, but I think other people are different. Like I think I want to be right more than you do. I think Larry does too. Like, so I think there are a lot of people that are just, hey, I predicted this, and they're going to push that. They want to be right about it.
The way I look at it is a lot of people do these shows and streams and stuff and are content creators, and most of them are terrified to be wrong.
Yeah.
Boring.
Yeah.
If you're scared to be wrong, you won't put yourself out there. You got to be it's like the Jordan mentality, right? You can't be afraid to miss the shot. You got to take the shot. And a lot of people are afraid to miss the shot.
And
receipts. They're afraid of receipts. Like
who's right all the time? Nobody, right? So
nobody.
It's weird. Like if you're, you can get 5 things right and you miss one thing, and everyone's like, "Oh, you were wrong." Like, so what? Like, it's
obviously you want to try to get things right. Like, no one's going to want to watch a sports commentator who's wrong all the time. But no one also wants to watch the sports commentator who thinks he's right all the time and can't admit when he's wrong. Like, that's boring and frankly like common. Right. You see that shit all the time. It's like, okay, here's this guy. This guy wants me to think he's the only guy who gets it right all the time. Like, no, you're not. I can call up the receipts. I'll have to call up the receipts if you're going to act that way. But if you're the kind of guy who's like, actually, instead of tooting my own horn and giving myself credit, let me be transparent here. It reminds you of the times that I was wrong and make fun of myself for that. I think that's more relatable. And then you have people like actually will toot your horn for you. Pause.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Flave says, I offered Ryan a signed trade jersey and he said, no, not worth it. So I had to go with Ronnie Lott just to get him to bet. And if you're not worried about Darnold, why wouldn't you bet who starts more games?
I mean, like I said, Flav, you have to come on the call-in show. We have to clarify exactly what you're talking about, but I think you're making it too complex. If Sam Darnold is your guy, you should start week 1. I'm saying Trey starts week 1. That's a simple bet. If you believe in the guy, what are you scared of?
Flave, I think you should call in a Darth Vader helmet and just do the Darth Vader
Sunday
and just
Sunday.
Ruin Trey Lance in the Darth Vader voice.
Call in Sunday. We'll figure out your complex bet because you just won't pick your man straight up.
I feel like Ryan picks his bets very well and normally wins. So if you got Ryan feeling like you're an opportunity and you're a sweet lick, I would just say no, thank you. Yeah. Okay. Gammon Brown says at Corey Soto is a homie, missed his super chat. Oh, I will get it. I promise. Hold on. I'll go back in a minute. James NLBC says, Grant, I'm going to Levi Stadium for the first time. Should I stay near Santa Clara or stay in SF? And if so, what neighborhoods are great and safe? If you can swing it, I would stay in SF. There's a million things to do in San Francisco. There's not that much to do in Santa Clara other than Great America. And the Niners.
They're closing Great America, aren't they? Isn't that crazy?
In about 10 years. It's crazy. Crazy. I would say in San Francisco, I mean, you could stay anywhere in the financial district, in Chinatown, and North Beach.
Don't park your car outside. Don't park your car outside. Trust me.
Yeah. Don't even get a car. Yeah. Don't do that. Uber it or you could take Caltrains down. Yeah. That's the thing, though. It's like 45 minutes away, dude. It's really not good. Sorry. Right. Gammon Brown says,
stay in Santa Cruz. That's my recommendation.
Santa Cruz.
Yes.
Highway 17's. Woo.
It is.
But yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
Take a good shot. Or you could you could stay in Half Moon Bay too. Mm-hmm. It's nice. Best kind of out there. Take a good shot, not a dirty shot. F clickbait. True.
Yeah.
Yeah, agree. Hold on. Who did I miss? I missed Corey Soto.
Corey Soto.
All right, here we go. The dogmatism around pro Trey Lance or pro BP is a good demonstration of how afraid people are of uncertain situations. Human nature with lack of info. Ooh, I like that. I like that. Oh, I missed a bunch of them. Hold on. Sean O'Leary, I got you too. Sorry. Sean O'Leary says, related to getting off to a good start, conditioning, training, any sign the Niners are changing how they do things? Even away from quarterbacks, seems we can count on 2-3 missed games each year from Kittle, Debo, Williams, and no, that's a great question. Again, I've only seen rookie minicamp. So that's definitely what I'm looking for this offseason. Not just the good and the not so good of what the players are doing, but like the structure of training camp.
Yeah. And can I say one thing too? Because I always pick on him. And but I think from what I saw of Debo in a couple of videos, he looks like he's in shape, which is a good sign.
That's good. That's good. Yeah. Sean, you sent this like an hour ago. So if you missed it, I'm really sorry. But thank you very much for the donation, Sean. I don't know how I missed that, but I got it. I stayed in San Jose when I went, loved it, says Holden. You could also stay in San Jose. A lot of people like San Jose. It's like 10 minutes away from Don't stay in Santa Clara. The team stays in Santa Clara because it's convenient, but either San Jose or San Francisco or Oakland. There's also Oakland. I live in Oakland. It's quite nice. I'd recommend it, but some people are just a little scared. Sure you have to ask yourself, are you scared?
Just make sure you know what you're doing if you're going to stay in Oakland.
Yeah, don't stay by like the Oakland airport. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
What does being wrong even feel like, says Flave? Yeah, I could tell.
Well, I don't know. Tell us how it felt when they got rid of Jimmy Garoppolo. You would probably know.
Oh, it hurts.